Kia ora, welcome. I wanted to make a quick video for you all and show you how we can mix maths and grammar to learn, let's say, over 100 different things. Learn how to say over 100 different things in reo Māori in probably less than an hour, to be honest. I think if I show you this methodology for learning, you can take it away into your other grammar structures and apply it and learn how to really multiply what you can say in a really quick time. So here we go. Check it out on the screen. We'll start with a table of, say, let's go 4 wide, and we'll do a few. All right, so what we're going to do here is, actually, I'm going to write a sentence out down here just to show you what I'm talking about. All right, kei te haere aho. I am going. Pretty simple, right? So, kei te haere aho. You might be wondering what the breakup of that is. So, let's split it up here. Kei te haere aho. There we go. So, what we've got here is, if we make this bold, and we'll center them all. So, in this this portion here, we've got our tense, which is obviously past, present, or future. There are a couple of variations on that, but we'll keep it really simple for this. We'll just go with the three, past, present, and future. Here we've got the action. So all these sentences are action sentences. They're things that can actually be done. They're not like, so we look at this and actions in terms of like verbs. So we're not looking at verbs like love or forgive. These are actually words that we can do. So go, sit, talk, write, run, stand, sit. I probably already said that. So we're looking at action verbs for this example. Next, the final one, we're looking at the subject. So what is actually doing this? So in this case, aho is aho, which means me, is doing the haere, which means to go, and the tense is keite, which means now, present tense. So we're sort of saying in the present tense, going me. So I am going. So keite haere aho. You can say that when you're walking or you're moving or you're going somewhere. Keite haere aho. So what I might do here is just add in this column to the left. Pull this back. Pull this back. Pull that back a bit. And we'll make all of it centered. If it will work. Sorry, taking my time here, having technical issues. So in this one, keite is present. We're going to look at what we might do is actually we'll go past, present, and future. So in this one, we're going to do past, unbold that, present, and future. And we might make all these ones a bit smaller. Past, present, and future. So the tense for past we can use as I, pretty simple, just the letter I and I in Māori. And future we'll use ka, which is quite simple, ka. So we're going to focus on these three different tense. And what we'll do for simplicity, we'll just keep using aho for the subject, so me. And action we'll keep as haere. 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 So, I haere aho, in the past I went. Kei te haere aho, I am going in the present. And ka haere aho, so in the future I will go. So what we've got here in the tense column, this is where the math sort of comes in. In the tense column, we've got 3 words. So we've learnt 3 different words. In this column here, the actions, we've got one word, because we've got haere there the whole time. And the subject, we've got one word, aho. So 3, 1, and 1. Now, if we take this, look at this from a mathematical perspective, we've had to learn 3 words. So we'll call this addition and multiplication. So we all know what that means. Addition is to add, multiplication is to multiply. So if we add all these words up, we've learned 3, 4, 5 words. So we've had to learn 5 words. And if we multiply it out, 3 times 1 times 1, we end up with 3. So we've had to learn 5 different words, and we've got 3 different things that we can say. All right, so this is where we start to multiply things out a bit. So let's say we change all of these to koe. Koe. And koe means you. So I am going, you are going. Kei te haere koe. I haere koe. Ka haere koe. So now we've learned 2. So we've learned aho and koe. I'll just put all these in here. So now what we've learned is another word. So we've learned 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if we multiply them out, we've got 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6. So there we go. Now we've learned 6 different things, and we've learned how to say, we've learned six different words, and we've learned how to say 6 different phrases. Pretty simple, huh? So what if we added one more in? We'll add in ia. Ia. Now ia means him or her. There's no real difference between male and female in this sense. So kei te haere ia could mean he is going. Kei te haere ia could mean she is going. It's really about the context of what you're talking. If you're talking about a girl, then obviously the response is going to be about that girl if she's the subject of your conversation. So let's look at this again. Let's revise our numbers. Come back down. 3, 3, 3. So now we've learned 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 3 is 7. So we've learned 7 words. We change this to 3. So 3 times 1 is 3 times 3, 9. So now it's starting to boost up a bit. We've learned 7 words, but now we can say 9 different phrases. Okay? So let's look at some more actions. So haere, I'll just say means to go. I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to write noho, which means to sit. And here I'm going to write tu, which means stand. So I could say I haere aho, kei te haere aho, ka haere aho, I haere koe, kei te haere koe, ka haere koe. Or kei te haere koe. So now I'm getting confused with it all. So the next one we can put noho. I noho aho, I noho koe, I noho ia. Kei te noho aho, kei te noho koe, kei te noho ia. Ka noho aho, ka noho koe, ka noho ia. Tu. I tu au, I tu aho, I tu koe, I tu ia. Kei te tu au, kei te tu koe, kei te tu ia. Ka tu aho, ka tu koe, ka tu ia. There we go. So now we've got 3 in this column. We've learnt another 2 words here. So this bumps up to 3. And then this bumps up to 3 as well. So we've learnt 3, 6, 9 words. So we've learnt how to say 9 different words. Now in our multiplication, we've got 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 9, 18, 27. Now it's really starting to ramp up. Okay, so we've learnt 9 different words, but now we can say 27 different things. So the challenge for you is, I'm going to put this challenge to you. Learn these 3 different tenses. I, kei te, ka. Learn these 3 different subjects. Aho, koe, ia. And in the actions, I want you to learn 10. Work out 10 different actions. I'm going to just jot up a couple more here. To hear means to write. Kōrero means to talk. Oma means to run. Hikoi. Some of these have little macrons over them, but I don't know how to write them properly on the keyboard here. Hikoi means to walk. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might as well just finish off 10 now. What's another one? Pick it means to jump. Haere noho tuhi kōrero oma hikoi peke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another action word. Oh, I can't even think of something in English. Well, there's 8 for you. Come up with another 2. So now let's look at our numbers again. 8, 8. So we've learned 8 actions, 3 subjects, 3 tenses. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've actually only learned 14 different words. Now 8 times 3 is, I'm going to pull up my calculator here, just because I don't want to do it all off the top of my head, in case I get it wrong. 3 times 8 times 3 equals 72. You beauty. So we've learned how to say 14 different things. We've learned 14 different words, but now we can say 72 different phrases. This is where you start to learn these grammar structures, tense, action, subject, and you start to build out these lists here, and you can look at the multiplication and the power of it, and you actually don't have to learn too many different words to be able to say heaps of different things. So if I pull up my calculator again, if we had, say, 3 tenses, which we do, and we had 10 actions, and we learned 3 different subjects, we can say 90 different things. Throw one more subject in there, for instance, we go 3 times 10 times 4, and we're at over 100, we're at 120. So the subject, I'll give you one more subject, te tama, which means the boy. The boy. And just so you don't get confused, aho is me, you, him, or her. Just so if you're looking back on the video and you want to know what those things mean, there they are. So copy, paste, paste it in there. So there you go, there's your challenge. Go and learn 10 different actions, learn these subjects, learn the tense, and let me know how you go. Let me know how many actual words you've learned, and then if you multiply these things out within that grammatical structure, how many different things you can learn to say. It then just becomes a case where you've got to start the repetition of these things and start learning them. Constantly saying them. A good idea is to work out actions that you actually do every day and just start telling yourself those things. When you're walking, say, kei te haere au, kei te hikoia. When you sit down on a chair, kei te noho au. If you see someone stand up, as they're standing up, you might say, kei te tū ia. As you see them after they've stood up, you might say, I tū ia. All those little things. So have a crack at it. Let me know how you go. All the best.